everyone. Happy New Year. Now, in this year, my first video is going to talk about the theme of 2023. So the year 2023 has been designated as International Year of Millets. So today we're going to talk about what are millets, how do we use them, where did they disappear, why did they disappear, how did they make a comeback, what are their benefits, and how can you use them in your daily diet. Now let's understand what millets are to begin with. Millets are basically coarse grains, and they were an integral part of our lives with plethora of benefits. Right now, millets can be grown with very little water and very little input, and hence it was easy for farmers also to grow. At one point of time, millets were also known as poor man's grain because of low cost and low maintenance while growing it. However, in 1960, when Green Revolution happened, wheat and rice became accessible easily. Right, so this was the time when a hybrid wheat crop was developed, and across India, wheat and rice became staple, and over the years, millets were out of the system. Millets have been our ancient grain, but post Green Revolution, we just sort of bid a goodbye to millets, and then this led to gluten sensitivity, gluten intolerance, IBS, bloating, Crohn's, ulcerative colitis, and so on and so forth. And that's when millets made a comeback. And they made a comeback not only as millets, but they made a comeback as superfood. Right? And why are they known as superfood? 1, because they're gluten-free. 2, because they're high on fiber. 3, because they're a powerhouse of nutrition. So I'm going to talk about their benefits and what it entails one by one. So let's begin with what millet has in terms of nutrition for us. Or rather, before that, let's talk about what are the millets that are available. So we have two kinds of millet. We have husked millet and we have unhusked millets. Now, husked millets are some, the millets which needs to be hulled before we can use them. And unhusked millets are which are ready to be used right after cultivating. So your unhusked millets are pretty much jowar and bajra, which are used across India. Bajra is typically used more in North India, but nowadays it's used across India as well. So these are our unhusked millet, and then we have husked millets, which are ragi, which are little millet, barnyard millet, kodo millet, proso millet, foxtail millet. Now these are coarse grains. They look like small round rice kind of grain, and they're pretty nice, they're pretty tasty to eat as well. So these are the kind of millets that we have available in the market. We also have buckwheat as one of the very good millet. We have two other millets which are also called pseudo grains, which are quinoa and rajgira. So that's in terms of what is available in the market. Now let's talk about what does millet have and why is it so important. So millets are a powerhouse of nutrition. Millets have high amount of protein when you compare it to its counterpart of rice and wheat. Millets have very good amount of fiber. Millets have loads of vitamins and minerals, and millets have antioxidants. So they make it a superstar when it comes to carbohydrate, because they're not simple carbohydrates, they're complex carbohydrate because of the fiber available, and thereby you don't experience a sugar rise after consuming it. And thereby it has other benefits. So let's talk about the benefits that it can give you. Number 1, which everybody is looking for these days, yes, it does help in weight loss. The reason is it is high in fiber. So 1, you end up eating less. 2, it keeps you full for a longer time. It has a high satiety value because of its fiber. So it gives you, it helps you with weight loss. Number 2, it helps you maintain your blood sugar levels. Again, like I said, there's a lot of fiber in it. It has protein in it. So you do not see a sugar spike, and thereby your blood sugar levels are maintained. And which is why it is an extremely good grain for people with diabetes. Number 3, it's very good for heart health. It's good for heart health because it has antioxidants. Also, it has potassium, so it regulates your blood pressure. Next on the list is it is good for asthma and migraine. Now, it's good for migraine because it's high in magnesium, and thereby it can bring down the repeated episode of migraine. And it is good for asthma because unlike gluten, it does not have any allergens. So it really works well with for people with asthma. It helps you in digestion because of its fiber. The digestion is slow, gives you satiety, does not give you any kind of bloating, does not give you any kind of stomach discomfort. So again, it's very good for your digestion. It has a very low glycemic index. So overall, it's consuming millet is very good for everyone. But like I said, for diabetics and people with heart condition, is the best to consume millet at least one meal per day to make sure that they have a stabilized sugar levels, that their blood pressure is maintained, and you can consume it in various ways. Now, and also it works as an antioxidant. It basically can naturally detox your body because it has antioxidants like quercetin, curcumin. So it really then helps you to detox your body as well, unlike you taking a pill or a powder or a shake on the name of detox, right? So these are few of the benefits. And then how can you use them? Millets are also season specific and region specific. So for example, jowar is cool potency and thereby preferred in summer. Bajra is hot potency, thereby preferred in winters. Ragi is something that you can consume throughout the day. In terms of region, Bajra is more of North Indian millet. Jowar is more of Central and South Indian millet. Ragi is also more of Central and South Indian millet. And then there are these 5 new millets, which are Kodo millet, Proso millet, Little millet, Barnyard millet, Foxtail millet, which can be used round the corner. It can be replaced with your rice as well. Now, last on my list for today's video is how can you consume them. You can make an upma out of it. You can replace your rice with it. You can make rotis of it. You can also make your normal dosa idli. So instead of rice, you add any of the millets that you like, and then you add urad dal and methi dana, and then just make the batter. You could also make dosas just like instant dosas basically. So you get the millet flour, and just how you would make a besan dosa or a besan chila, you could make a millet chila. Added vegetables to millet enhances its nutrition property even further. So if you have any more questions on millets, please put them in the comment section and I will get back to you. Please start using millets in your daily diet wherever you are based out of across India. Start with at least 4 times a week and gradually upgrade to once a day and maybe at times twice a day, and you will see the great amount of health benefits that it will bring. Please don't forget to share this video with your friends and family as it can help everybody. We'll talk again. Thank you for watching.